military's top secret weapon. It's a lot smaller than I expected. Enter user data. Enter password. Password is Maria. Maria. Now all I have to do is to place the Chaos Emerald into this console. Are you trying to spoil my plans again? Wait a minute, you're not Sonic! This is impossible!
My name is Shadow. Since you were so kind to release me, my master, I will grant you one wish.
Now, what?
Behold the true power I possess.
The character everyone thought would be an Echo Fighter for Sonic, until all their hopes were dashed when they saw him back in Assist Trophy status during this final Smash Direct. The ultimate life form, Shadow the Hedgehog. Now, I'll just get one thing out of the way real quick. I actually don't really care for Shadow. Well, more specifically, I don't care for Shadow post Sonic Adventure 2. I liked him in SA2, and I also really like his comic iteration. But don't worry, just because I don't like Shadow, doesn't mean I'll intentionally make him bad or anything. I plan to give him the same treatment I've given each other character I've done up to now. In fact, I've done one better, and I've even given him a unique moveset and not made him an echo of Sonic like everyone expects him to be. So with that said, on to Shadow himself for the few of you who don't know who he is. Shadow the Hedgehog made his debut in the before mentioned Sonic Adventure 2. He's an artificial life form created by Professor Gerald Robotnik, the grandfather of everybody's favorite robot-making villain, Dr. Eggman. Shadow was created as a means to help towards the discovery of eternal life, mostly to help Eggman's cousin, Maria, who was suffering from a deadly disease. Fortunately, she didn't die from the disease. Unfortunately, she does die from a bad case of bullet. Shadow didn't take it very well, and promptly tried to destroy the Earth. He came around though, then he died. Then he came around again, but this time with amnesia. His dumb alien dad came to Earth for a bit. Shadow remembered everything and now works for the same government agency that killed Maria and made his life difficult. Don't ask too many questions. As for Shadow being a fighter, he'd be near identical to Sonic. Very fast, no doubt the second fastest character on the roster right behind Sonic. Yes, Sonic is canonically faster than Shadow. He'd be lightweight and would rely on high combo potential or hit and run strategies. He'd have 2 jumps and would be able to both wall jump and wall cling. Shadow would have a 3-hit jab. Just like Sonic, it would be 2 punches, then a kick. His dash attack would also be just like Sonic's, with a running dash kick, and his side tilt would be... I'm kidding. Shadow would have a 3-hit jab based off of his jab attack from the Game Boy Advance game Sonic Battle. The first hit would be a horizontal karate chop, the second hit would be a quick diagonal roundhouse kick, and the final hit would be a quick turnaround back kick. His dash attack would be a quick sideways break, causing a large amount of flames and sparks to fly out of the bottom of his hover shoes, another attack from Sonic Battle. Shadow's side tilt would be a quick long-reaching roundhouse kick. The up tilt, despite my earlier joke, actually will be just like Sonic's, being a double high kick, but this one will release flames and sparks from his hover shoes as he kicks. His down tilt will be a quick 360 low-to-the-ground spin kick, an attack that we see Shadow use in Sonic 06. Didn't think you'd see references from that game, eh? Well, Shadow did get the most love from that game, so there's more to come from it later on. Shadow's side smash would be a quick backhanded punch with a small chaos explosion enveloping Shadow's hand once it reaches the peak of the punch, another attack we see in Sonic Battle. His up smash would be a vertical arm stab chop directly upwards with another chaos explosion enveloping Shadow's hand once it reaches the peak of the attack. And his down smash is another Sonic Battle attack, with him unleashing 2 chaos explosions from each hand on both sides of himself. Shadow's neutral air would be a single horizontal helicopter spin kick. The forward air would be a 3-hit attack with him doing a quick chop, then 2 kicks straight forwards. another attack borrowed from Sonic 06. The back air would be a quick backward spin kick, his up air would be an upside down spinning drill kick, and his down air would be just like Sonic's down air, an angled downward falling kick. It may be just like Sonic's, but it actually is a reference to Shadow's air attack from Sonic Battle. And Sonic Battle did come out before Sonic was ever in Smash, so really Sonic took Shadow's attack?
Faker! Faker? I think you're the fake Hedgehog around here. You're comparing yourself to...
Shadow would have an average grab range with him grabbing the foe with a single arm. His pummel would be a quick chop with his other arm, his forward throw would be an elbow check forwards, his back throw... Okay, this one's actually my favorite. He would teleport behind the opponent and then roundhouse kick them in the back of the head. His up throw would have Shadow teleport high into the air, then grab the foe's face and slam them into the ground, bouncing them into the air. And the down throw would have Shadow step on the foe and then fry them with his hover shoe. Shadow's neutral special attack would be the homing attack, and it would work mechanically just like Sonic's neutral special, only it would be slower but stronger. Hey, I said I'd give Shadow a unique moveset, I never said he wouldn't have some shared assets with Sonic. After all, Shadow's always had a near-identical moveset to Sonic. I mean, he was designed off the Super Sonic mural found on Angel Island, meaning he really is a Sonic copycat. Even though he was created like 40 years before Sonic was even born, so then Sonic is... Nah, I'm stopping right there. Anyway, Shadow's side special would be his signature Chaos Spear. It would shoot a single energy needle straight forwards which explodes on contact. If Shadow uses this attack in the air, it would be thrown diagonally downwards instead. His up special would be the signature Lightspeed Dash, appropriate since Shadow and the Lightspeed Dash both debuted in Sonic Adventure 2. For context, the Lightspeed Dash is a move that both Sonic and Shadow can use where they can travel at high speeds across a trail of rings. This attack would be a combination of Fox's side special and Pac-Man's side special. Where opponents use, the player can use the control stick to create a trail of rings. After about a second, Shadow would automatically travel across the ring trail in an instant, hurting anybody in the way of the path. And for Shadow's down special, it would be his signature, and rather infamous, Chaos Control. For this attack, I combined the Chaos Burst attack that he gets in Sonic Battle with Meta Knight's down special. If you use the attack and immediately let go of the button, Shadow will just teleport normally and reappear at a decent distance away. However, if you hold the button down after using the attack, when Shadow reappears, he'll do a small Chaos Blast attack, dealing big damage to anybody caught in the explosion. The blast, however, does have a lot of end lag, and it will put Shadow into free fall if he uses it in the air.
Chaos Control!
I thought about just having Shadow use a powered up version of the Chaos Blast, or even using it while Super Shadow, but I think this idea is a lot more epic. Shadow would turn into Super Shadow and release a large wave of energy around himself, like how Meta Knight activates his Final Smash in Ultimate now. Anyone caught in the wave would be pulled into a cinematic Final Smash where Shadow teleports the foe into outer space, where they're then obliterated by the Eclipse Cannon, and shot back down onto the stage. This attack will cause an automatic KO if the opponent ends up with more than 100% of damage before the attack ends, just like Ridley's Final Smash. For Shadow's colors, 5 of them would be pretty basic, and would pretty much be just differently colored stripes and shoes, with some slightly different hues for the black fur. The blue and yellow colors are references to some of the alts that Shadow can get in the Shadow the Hedgehog multiplayer mode. Yes, that game did have a multiplayer, I forgot it did too. The last 2 colors would be a bit more interesting, with this color scheme referencing Mephiles the Dark, the main villain from Sonic 06, and then an alternate costume where he wears the unlockable outfit from Sonic Adventure 2. His stage entrance would also be pretty basic. They would just have him teleport onto the stage. Nice and simple. For his first taunt, it would have him just cross his arms then look away like the edgelord that he is. Ah, dang. Almost made it through the whole video without making a single edgelord joke. Ah well. His next taunt would have him toss a Chaos Emerald into the air while saying,
"I'm the coolest."
And his last taunt would have him clenching his hand while saying,
"This is who I am."
Hard not to call him an edgelord when he's so clearly written to be one these days. And finally, for his victory animations. His first would have him run in with a spin and then pose with his arms crossed while saying,
"Here we go."
A clear reference to the animation Shadow does when he completes a stage in Sonic Adventure 2. His second would have him hold his arm up while a Chaos Emerald floats into his hand, then pose while holding the emerald forward. A reference to when Shadow completes a level in the Shadow the Hedgehog game if he gets an emerald. And his last victory animation would have him walk in from the left, cross his arms, and say, "Sayonara," then teleport away. A combination of another level complete animation he gets in his own game, while also adding the little touch with Shadow's connection to the word sayonara.
Sayonara, Shadow.
Sayonara.
And that does it for Shadow. I'm sure the Ultimate Life Form could have been a nice fit for the Ultimate Smash game. Ah, dang. That actually would have been a hilarious fit. Ah well. Not this time, Shadow. Not this time. If you'd like to see your favorite character be given a possible Smash moveset, leave a comment down below, or contact me on Twitter at BroFan1 on Twit. I hope you all enjoyed, and thank you so much for watching!